I think
And the SmackDown...
at least they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just... Can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that.
Sorry.
Back in the house with
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, Punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that...
She's...
A witch?
Well, one thing...
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put...
It's a good Survivor Series type.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
What a shot. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her. Oh my goodness.
Catches the kick.
High level ability being shown with each of these counters. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Taz is made.
Oh, man. Shot right to the midsection.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
Hooked up, and boom!
And now the tag.
Huge kick connects.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked.
Into a backbreaker.
Big knee lift. And a short clothesline.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is stifling. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
You can kind of smell it miles away.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey. After I signed year after year with Bailey, it wasn't as that unfortunate. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time leaving. You two, maybe someday. So anyone?
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill. Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since...
Keep in mind, these...
Which brand do you want?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds...
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man...
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take...
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match attire.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Stationary position. Uh-oh. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Clothesline.
What impact. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. To stomp in every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message...
Let's see.
The follow-up ones definitely will. Back and forth trading reversals. Short clothesline hits its mark. That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition. Tackles ruthless. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before. Please don't remind me, Corey.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Adrian looking to get back in this. Buck tipping the scales a bit here. Short clothesline. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth. Oof, whipped right into the post. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Face first into the post.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Setting him up for the flatliner.
Man, face first. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Shuts out quick. Claymore. Outlook is bad for Buck.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post. Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. Insulting.
Like a Terminator, McIntyre's eyes are seeing red.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Into a neck breaker. McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Counters. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him. Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Oh, what a boot from McIntyre. And he's seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Oh, hard shot right into the post.
He is locked in, and he has his opponent dead to rights. The Scottish Warrior looking for the double under.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series. You want...
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly
Punk may
good
be.
man.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Man.
Caving in the abdomen. East River crossing. Oh, what a headbutt.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Just ejected from the ring.
Look out! Senton from the apron! Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Tossed back into the ring.
Using the cranium.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next. Sharp punch.
Flamed across the way. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Mistake, and that error could be costly.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
What a reversal. Clothesline. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind his offense.
One step ahead there. McIntyre counters with power. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Launching.
Oh my, apron senton.
All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud.
Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexis King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all...
This time...
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him! CM Punk is here!
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless... leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
Clothesline, so effective. These superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
He gets back into the ring.
He gets him with the knee.
Wards that off. What a response. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Taking this match to the outside.
Oh, the knee directly into the face.
Tossing them aside.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Oh, no. I see blood coming from Owens' head now.
Neckbreaker.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Oh! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Vicious right forearm. Under the ropes and back into the ring. Stomping down.
Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
Kevin Owens is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Perched up top.
Look out below! They got all of that.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Boom! On target.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Oh, wow, rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm sticking around on Raw, getting some work in, making sure we're ready for anything Mutiny throws our way.
I agree.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, just like I always say.
I'm putting you in the best match of the card. Want to take it?
Accept.
Here is your winner.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping...
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact...
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before...
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop,
Oh,
leaving
yeah,
them
thank
with
you,
some
buddy.
colorful bruises going into some...
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
It's a good thing Florida's prepared for hurricanes, because Mutiny has a storm coming in.
This is going to be fun.
We've seen a lot of improvement from Psycho Sally over the last year, but this feels like a mismatch on paper.
You know that CM Punk is desperate to sign Jade Cargill away from WWE.
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing, hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded. Has Jade settled this?
Straight into the pin. Two. What a kick out at two.
It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Oh, big boot. Elbow drop. Cargill is really displaying aggression.
And I don't see Jade slowing down anytime soon.
Psycho Sally just taking a moment to soak it all in.
Running Hurricane Rana.
That type of agility on an athlete that size is always impressive.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display. Jaded! Sally felt the full force of that one.
And staying with it, into the cover.
2. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
Jade Cargill begins her mutiny journey with an easy victory.
Well, let's hope this is the first and last stop of the trip, Cole. If Jade joins me...
The storm has arrived.
Jade?
Appreciate the enthusiasm. But what was all that about with Psycho Sally? She came out there like a crash test dummy.
Sally's a good soldier. When you accepted our invitation to test the...
So great.
We have no...
Jade.
No.
If you want me to lead me...
Bailey?
Yes.
Then I...
I'm gonna put this at the, or keep it at the bottom of your sink. That way, yeah, or if you have any, back in the house with a knife.
Jade Cargill demanded to face the best mutiny had to offer, and now she has her chance.
I don't know if she meant she wanted to fight them all at the same time.
One by one, all on a bunch, Jade Cargill is ready to go in this battle royal.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Cargill gets cut off. Oh, God. Cargill now on the offensive.
Big
clothesline. Tossing him aside.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And now placed in the corner. Well, that is a sign that definitely gets the point across. My goodness!
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you don't win. Fez press, raining down right hands. Lift off.
Right on the point. Forget about it. Things didn't look pretty for Owens taking that shot.
Yeah, as Ciampa was really putting his precision to work there.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
From behind.
Knee. Lights out. I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done.
Kevin Owens has been eliminated.
Ciampa, kick to the abdomen. Followed by the Psycho Cutter. Ooh.
Look at this raw power.
And a sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Tommaso Ciampa has been eliminated.
What a boot.
Two-handed choke slam.
No, that clothesline hurt. Holding on for more. And a second. They say the third time's the charm. Will that be the case? No way!
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Spear! Man, earth-shattering. Spear! Spear! Spear!
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Oh, there it is! Spear! Uh-oh, something big is coming. This competitor grabbing hold of the opponent's arm, delivering a clothesline, but look at this, holding on for more. A second clothesline, and you can only imagine that the trio, boom, is in effect.
Pressing offense from Cargill.
Cargill has the tide of this match in her favor.
Rodriguez shows the wherewithal.
Oh, predicted what was coming. She's feeling every hit.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display.
Jaded. Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Sent flying out of the... Jade comes up huge with the win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill with a huge win in Mutiny territory.
Thank you.